If you don't know what's going on, Zoe Spencer crashed out on SoLLUMINATI after he got on her for crying about not getting into streaming university.
Who's the SoLLUMINATI? Who's the SoLLUMINATI? Yeah, SoLLUMINATI, suck my dick.
I'm going to leave the link of the full clip to her crash out in the comment section down below. Right here, we have clips of SoLLUMINATI's response to Zoe Spencer, and we're going to react to it live. And at the end of the video, I'm going to rate the brutality of his response. Let's go.
She didn't understand. She didn't understand why Kai didn't want her around. So she started pointing fingers at everything, playing this sympathy. It reminded me of Megan Thee Stallion and them. People felt sorry for Megan Thee Stallion with the Tory Lane. You giving them sympathy energy. You don't really give a about them. You just feel sorry for them. So she painted this picture. Now getting bashed. She throwing other people under the bus, all type of shit. Now, I didn't know who she was, so I had to do my research. I does my research, and all she does is emasculate.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I don't know who the this girl, where she came from. I don't know how long she been streaming. She's a y'all know what industry plants is. We talked about that on here. Where did she come from? Bro, every male that's a part of her stream, she humiliate them.
She do be going crazy.
Why you can't just sit and just have fun with it? Every person that stream with her feel like they going up under a humiliation ritual. Seriously. She putting humiliation rituals on everybody. Zoe Plant, the dick eater. Bro, where did she come from? Seriously. Before I show any clips, who was the first to stream with her? Where did she come from? An industry plant come out of nowhere with no track record, no background, no nothing. Where did she come from? How was she around all y'all?
I ain't even gonna lie. I did not know who Zoe was. Like, I couldn't tell you who the first person she streamed with. He has a valid point right there. The first time that I ever seen Zoe Spencer is when she was biting Duke Dennis. I kid you not. She was at a party, whatever. I think I saw her biting Duke Dennis and asking him to do a TikTok. I don't really know where she came from. I just seen her in the group. I had heard her mentioned, though, in Kai's group and, you know, everything like that. But dang, man. An industry plant? Y'all think Zoe's an industry plant?
He don't really do anything wrong. You going around biting. You have
this is what I just said to y'all. This is the first time I seen her. She was biting Duke Dennis. I don't know where she came from. That's facts. I'm mad that was the next clip they brought up too.
Bit more than 10 minutes. This is a zombie. Bro, Zoe Plant the eater. She's a zombie, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Every male she streamed with, she has to make him feel uncomfortable. Bro, can you do content without humiliating? Seriously, can you? I honestly think you deserve a chance in the streamer university. You have to kill your image. You got to get rid of that plant energy. Do content with a man without making him feel uncomfortable.
I ain't gonna lie. He's speaking facts. I don't really see Zoe that often. With a dude that she not, you know, biting him, yelling at him, doing whatever. You know, I don't want to say emasculating, but dang, bro. Like, when I really sit here and think about it, I don't think I've seen, like, content in a clip of her not going crazy, like, doing this type of stuff.
Bit the Duke.
Yeah, this is where I first saw her.
Why would you do that? Why?
Look at Duke's reaction, too.
Look how uncomfortable he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? I bit him. We see that. Your personality, this masculine-ass, fake-ass energy. This is why you're not in the streamer university. Why did you bite him? Why?
I couldn't tell you.
Bro, listen. She bites everybody.
Oh, snap.
We just seen him with Mulatto.
Yo, not him coming, pulling up with receipts. He had it immediately set. Look at the next biting. Nah, he's coming at her crazy, bro.
They was going crazy. Or Lotto, whatever the fuck his name is. They was going crazy. Good vibes, good energy. But when she come around, she has to do the most humiliating shit. And she makes everybody feel uncomfortable. Bro, listen. She check out as a...
Yo, he's besides himself. We just gonna go on to the next clip.
Stop. I'm not trying to hit you. I'm for real. I'm just... Put your hand down. I'm not abusing him. I'm just like...
She do too much, y'all. She just do too much. This is not it.
Why was she grabbing Mac's girlfriend?
12:30.
That's Mac's
girlfriend. Get
girlfriend?
over this at 12:30. It's 12:25. You just do too much as a creator, and this is why you didn't make it. It ain't gotta be no hidden agendas. You can't even bring his girl around you. Maybe that's why Kai girl probably didn't want you around. You just bad energy. You toxic as f. You humiliate everybody you around. You always looking at the chat to see what they saying. You got plant energy because all you do is make streamers look bad. Nobody likes you. Nobody f with you. But I'm the bad person? Like, bro, why you trying to hit it while he chilling with his girl? You pushing his girl and shit? Yeah, she do it to too. Y'all ain't safe either. She doing it to everybody. She trying to humiliate her way to the top. That's an industry plant. She's a plant. And I'm gonna find out who put you on. How you end up around all these? You only been doing this for 1 year. How the f you end up around Black Boy Max, Duke Dennis? Where the f did you come from? Seriously.
I can't lie to you though. He's speaking some facts, bro. Cause like the first time I've ever seen her is around these people. I didn't see like clips of Zoe, you know, doing her own content and it was lit and then she blew up. So then Duke Dennis or Castanat hit her up and they wanted to hang out with her, blah, blah. And maybe that's how it happened. Maybe that's how it happened. But if we're going off of like what he's saying from my experience, and tell me your experience. When did you hear about Zoe Spencer? I had never heard about her until I seen her biting Duke. I kid you not. I kid you not. And I like I said, I used to hear Kai and them talk about her, but I didn't know where she came from. I didn't know, you know, if she had her own content. I seen she had her own content later, but it wasn't like I seen her content and her blow up. So then because of that content, she got connections and then linked up with these other people. And now, you know what I'm saying, she's in the clique. I ain't gonna lie, the brutality rating is looking high up there just because of all the, like, the truth. Like, I can't really deny what he's saying.
Look how hard it is to be around her. Nobody likes you. Nobody.
Still sometimes, you know, you could just.
And then you don't know how to read energy. You are a bot. You don't know how to read energy? Like, I could walk in your house and know it was just an argument. I could feel the bad energy everywhere I go. She don't know how to read energy when enough is enough. Enough is enough. Sometimes you be doing too much.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say, because I just read it in his chat. Somebody said they keep inviting her, though. And that's facts. I don't, like, she is doing all this wild stuff, right? That do make it seem like a humiliation ritual. And she say it's a character and this and that. But it does raise the question to me, why do these people keep inviting her to their streams after they see the clips, they see what she does, and they bring her in? Do they know it's entertainment? And I don't know, like, what's the purpose of keep bringing her if they have problems with her and they're as uncomfortable as SoLLUMINATI's saying?
Look at my just looking at you like, bro, why am I even collabing with you? And I bet you ain't never getting one with him again. All of these is in the streamer university. None of them want to be around you. It has nothing to do with Kai. It's who you are as a person. Zoe Plant. The eater.
Yo, he's going hard on that.
I really think they should give you an opportunity at Streamer University. But you have to prove to all of us that you're not a plant. Don't humiliate anybody you're around. Don't make them feel uncomfortable. If you can do that, I feel like you deserve a chance. Am I right, y'all? If she can prove that she's not a plant and you're not gonna humiliate no guys, you're not gonna do bite, you're not gonna do none of that bullshit. Prove to us. I feel like you should have a chance. I feel like you should have a chance. Don't humiliate nobody. Don't blame Kai for some shit when there's a million clips out here of you just doing the most. Seriously.
That's facts. There's mad.
And with that being said, it is 12:30. Zoe Plant, the eater. Say goodbye. I'm done with you. And I'm gonna find out who was the first you streamed with, because whoever planted you in here, I need to figure that shit out, man. Because it ain't no way in hell you popped up out of nowhere for a year and all of a sudden you just bigger than all the other girls. You in the stream. How you getting collabs with every man streamer? You getting collabs with all the top streamers. How? It's Plant, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? He did all that with 60,000 people watching. First of all, you can never say SoLLUMINATI fell off. I think I want to mention this part because she said when she was talking crazy to him, she was like, you talking about things from 2019, like the numbers you have from 2019. So show something you got now. He got 60K now when he going crazy. So, all right. I think that SoLLUMINATI's like response to her is just, it's kind of brutally honest. It's brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say he said anything that's career ending. I'm not going to say it's career ending. So I think overall, I'm gonna rate like the response like an 8 out of 10 brutality, with a lot of the points coming from like when he said something, I really had to sit and think like, wait, where does Zoe Spencer come from? Oh snap! I hadn't heard of her until I seen her with this person that I already knew. And then had I even seen any of her individual content prior to that? No, I had not. And then he was talking about how she gets all her content by basically embarrassing people. And like, you know what I'm saying? And I think about like if I was to do content with a woman that wasn't my girlfriend or something like that, right? And she was doing all this to me, I'll be like, you doing a lot. You're doing too much. Like, but I don't know if those guys take it as entertainment and they don't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I know SoLLUMINATI would hate it if he had to deal with it, but it's real. And then at the end, he tried to give the point to her like, yo, if you want that opportunity to stream university, go out there and do it without doing these things to men. And he also said to women too. So like, I think there's just a lot of validity in it. Like, can you entertain without violating? You know what I'm saying? Can you entertain without humiliating people? And like when you scream in a car saying I'm gonna embarrass you and this and that or whatever. And I get like she say his character she playing, he want to know, hey, could she do it without it? Can she do it without it? And where did she come from? If you know where Zoe Spencer came from, that's a real question. I ain't gonna lie. It's a real question. If you know where she came from, like what's the first content you seen her in, and you say that it was with another streamer or somebody you already knew, then it kind of raises this question. Now I'm not gonna say that she's a plant, but it just you know it just points to his question. Like, yo, really, where did you come from? So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because a lot of validity, a lot of really, really truthful, honest questions that I can't really deny when I'm listening to him. But I don't think it was groundbreaking like end her career. But I do think the numbers is like a drop the mic moment because he was talking crazy like he can't hold this. I don't know if Zoe Spencer's ever gotten 60,000 people to view her at one time. You can let me know in the comment section down below. And if she has, I would probably think it was when she was on Kai's stream and over 60,000 people were viewing Kai. But correct me if I'm wrong. If Zoe's had over 60K, then hey, then it's not a mic drop moment. Either way, who do you think is winning this beef? Let me know. What do you rate SoLLUMINATI's brutality scale basically for his response to Zoe Spencer? Do you think I rated it too low? You think I rated it too high? What's going on? Let me know how you feeling. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is J Athletic Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.